If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not do the needful, these Fulani terrorists and bandits will turn his government upside down. I repeat, if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not do the needful, which I doubt he has the political will to do, these Fulani terrorists and bandits will turn his government upside down. If the president does not ban open grazing, if the president does not institute state police, if the president does not ban Sharia, if the president does not name, prosecute, and eliminate the sponsors of terrorism in northern Nigeria, the Fulani will sabotage his government and turn his government upside down. Now, within 72 hours, these Fulani terrorists and bandits ravaged 4 states. Now, in Kebbi State, a vice principal was killed. 25 schoolgirls were abducted just in Kebbi State. Now, an APC chieftain, Umar Moruki, was murdered in Zamfara, along with several other family abductions from Kebbi to Zamfara. Terrorists targeted communities in Kwara State, Patigi, resulting in the deaths of a police officer and a vigilante, with 2 chiefs taken hostage. The same Fulani. Now, the last one that caused national outrage. ISWAP killed Brigadier General Muhammad Uba just 4 years after another Brigadier General was killed in 2021. 2 Brigadier Generals were killed within 4 years by ISWAP. They killed them like flies, like ants. See, when I watched the video ISWAP put out, I cannot put the video on YouTube. They will flag me down. If you watch that video, you understand that what we are facing, see, the ISWAP fighters, they are it seems like they are well trained than our Nigerian military. They have enough communication, intelligence, gadget, ammunition than our Nigerian military. If you see how they were killing our soldiers like flies, as if they don't have any training. If you see how this ISWAP were coordinated against Nigerian army, look how they captured a general. We had a report that he was using WhatsApp to communicate with his men on the ground. A general. Do you know what it is? If a general can be helpless in that situation, begging for his life, what about you? You see, the Middle Belt is even helping us in Nigeria. Let me read this out. The Middle Belt has long been the buffer protecting the South from domination in Nigeria. The Middle Belt. If these people are able to conquer the Middle Belt, you that are here in the South, in the Southwest, Southeast, South, speaking BB grammar in your AC, most of you will run out of the country when it starts. That is how we become lackadaisical. We downplay a general, a brigadier general. You know what it is? To be killed like fly in one front in your own territory. Imagine in Ghana, terrorists kill a general in Ghana territory. Or let's say in Morocco, terrorists kill in. Do you know what it is? You know, most of us, we don't even understand. We don't know the gravity of all these things. You know how emboldened the ISWAP is? What is ISWAP? Islamic State of West African Province. Boko Haram and ISWAP, what is their intention? Is to Islamize Nigeria. Don't let anybody, all those religious leaders in northern Nigeria, those Islamic leaders will tell you that we are practicing our religion. No? They are using their religion to calm you down so that ISWAP will be penetrating you, destroy your communities. Is that how you convert? Okay, let's continue with this. Now, the Middle Belt is what is stopping these guys from entering the South. If the Middle Belt ever falls, the South is exposed. Even back in the 1995 Constitutional Conference, the Northern Bloc opposed rotational presidency and wanted to retain power indefinitely. This Northern Nigeria that are telling you that we are one Nigeria. Northern Nigeria, when they were at their peak, they refused rotational presidency, North and South. They believe they had the numbers. They don't care about any other region. They just wanted to control power. And they were bragging about it. Now that Tinubu is dealing with them, they'll tell you that competence, capacity. No, we are not there. Don't come and start preaching to us that the Tinubu is turning the government into a Yoruba government. I told you that Northern Nigeria, now them start all these things. Even back in the 1995 Constitutional Conference, the Northern Bloc opposed rotational presidency and wanted to retain power indefinitely. These Northerners, we know their intention. If they are pretending to us now, they will not pretend to me. These guys are evil. They want to dominate you. You see, when you push them back, they will not slow down. Yes. If they have opportunity, they will strike you down. That is why anybody that wants to be president from southern Nigeria should not have a pity political tactic. You don't pity. Tinubu entered there. He put his people everywhere. He had to suppress them. That is the language they understand. Now, it was the middle belt that aligned with the south to make power rotation possible. So the middle belt is our saving grace. These guys are taking the bullets, taking the hits. Let me tell you, your security agencies cannot protect you. It is being shown by what has happened in the past 1 month. If a brigadier general cannot be rescued, cannot be protected at the war front, who are you? So if you think we have army, we have this, we have Amotekun, you don't know what is in the hands of these guys. You don't know the intelligence these guys have. You don't know the network these guys, this ISWAP, especially ISWAP. You don't know the network they have. You don't know the intelligence they have in the southern part of this country. They are in your bushes gathering intelligence. When the time is right, they will use it against you. I tell you, a Brigadier General, Mohammed Uba, why did they kill him? If somebody tells you that Sharia is not harmful, Sharia is not for non-Muslims, don't let them whine you. Sharia is something they are using to push their agenda to Islamize everybody. That is why when it's time for fasting, that is why Hizbah is there to push, to implement the Sharia. You are a Christian selling drinks or alcohol. They will come and destroy your drinks. It does not affect you, Abi. They use that to make you, okay, it does not affect us. Okay, you can be practicing your Sharia. No, we don't want you to practice Sharia in a secular country. Sharia must be abolished because the presence of Sharia, they'll start moving until when they get into power, they'll start pushing for policies, for laws, by force. That's how they push for Sharia in the Constitution. The 1999 Constitution, many people said that we were not consulted. It was the military that put it there. And they have to fix in Sharia into the Constitution. That's how they do. If they have power, anytime you see these northern Islamic terrorists, they get into power, they will use style and push policies and laws that you cannot stand against. Anybody will tell you that it is in the Constitution now. It is in the Constitution. But before it became Constitution, they were like, we are normal. It is our own. We are on our own. We don't disturb anybody. When they see that you have losing your guard, they will now fix it in the Constitution. Use style. Fix it. When they know that it is in the Constitution, they will not start bragging. It is in the Constitution now. We know the gimmicks of these guys. If the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which I know, he does not have the political will at this moment. He's all about politics. I have told you before. Number one on Tinubu's table is politics. He wants to complete his 8 years. If Nigeria will divide for that, he does not care. Number two is to build his political empire. Number three is to empower his people. And if he's going to do so, that may lead to the dissolution of Nigeria because the Fulani no go agree. You see what the Fulani is doing now? It is a response to what Tinubu has been doing to them for the past 2 years. And the thing that pains me the most is that if they defeat the middle belt, if the middle belt falls, these politicians, now them go first enter flight, run away from Nigeria, carry their children, run away. Now them they cause the problem. Now them they, you see, APC is a cost to Nigeria. APC, the one that they brought, the one Tinubu brought to, Buhari brought at L5, they brought in this calamity upon us. I'm telling you, if not for the APC, if APC weren't in power, we would not be having such demonic guys amongst us. If you watch the video, let's talk about how they killed the general. Now, I told you that America would not want to share intelligence with our Nigerian military because there are some people that have compromised. Our military is compromised. If they pass information, some people may likely pass it to the bandits and the terrorists. The general, However, he escaped after the ambush. Now he's communicating to his guys like AC. AC is if aircraft. Say if I see aircraft, I'll wave. Okay, we are coming. The aircraft, you wave if you see aircraft, because the guy was wounded and is hiding in a place. So the only way he can come out of that place is when he sees the Nigerian aircraft. But after that conversation, we did not hear from him again. The ISWAP people captured him. Now, from the time he was communicating to his people to come and rescue him, how did ISWAP now get wind of his location? And they got there before the Nigerian army. How did they get wind of his location? Now, we don't have our area power to locate these bandits and terrorists. We are only on ground. We'll be fighting. We don't have area power. With the billions and trillions of naira we have been spending on, we don't have intelligence. We are communicating through WhatsApp. A general is communicating through WhatsApp. Initially, some people tweeted that the general had been captured and killed. The Nigerian army, through their Twitter handle, said it is a lie. The Nigerian army has not confirmed whether finished their investigation or confirmed whether the guy is dead or not. They just came out to debunk and say it's a lie. When I tell you that our agencies, your government agencies are one of the biggest liars, manipulators, and deceivers, you think I'm lying. You see how government agencies mislead the people. They're supposed to be the ones that we should get to and get information, but they are involved in misleading the people. Do you know what it is? I know there was a miscalculation, misconception because the general at the point in time did a video that I'm okay. Instead of them to balance the information and start, they just said it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. And at the end of the day, the people that tweeted that they killed general, they were right. The Nigerian government was wrong. Then when tomorrow reach now, the people will say we don't believe the government. You'll be asking question, why don't you believe in government? Government that is lying for you. Look at the Port Harcourt refinery. Look at the Kaduna refinery. Just look at the refineries. The government of the year told us that it's working. Now they want to sell it. So are we zombies? So there is no protection for you as a Southerner. I've said it. I'm telling my Igbo brothers. This one, everyone is going to village. Go and have a security meeting. Because the things that if these ISWAP people cross over from the Middle Belt to the South, you don't have what it takes to stop them. I don't know how to say this. If this ISWAP, this terrorist, if Middle Belt falls, you don't have what it takes to stop them from advancing. What do you have? Your Nigerian army cannot be able to stand them. Over these years, we brag, we are the most sophisticated army. What is happening? What is happening? If they enter the southeast, what do you have to stop them? What do you have to stop them? Is it all your Chakabulam? All your AK-47? This one, all your AK-47? Do you know where they are in your forest? Do you know where they are in Cameroon? Do you know where they are in your boundary? Anambra has boundary with Kogi. Do you know how they can suffocate your communities? Our Igbo leaders that are selfish is all about themselves. They don't even think about community. Most of them, not all of them, don't think about community. They think about themselves. Is it the selfish people that will want to voluntarily donate funds for security for their people to fight the kind of war that they need to fight against ISWAP? Do you know do you know what the Middle Belt is facing? People are going down every day. There are some things that are not reported. Your media houses will not report it because they are censored. They will not report it. If we come and say, they'll say, how do you get information? How do you get information? My brother, I'm telling you, the Fulani is planning to give Tinubu Jonathan treatment. If Tinubu is, these politicians, they know what they are doing. But it is the selfishness and greed. I've told you that are following somebody because you are Yoruba. He's Yoruba, I'm following the person. You that are following somebody because of the Igbo. When it's time, they will put you under the bus. They don't care about you. No politician care about anybody. They're only about their interest. If their interest is to use Yoruba sentiment to enter power, they will do that perfectly. If their interest is to put you under the bus, if their interest requires that they sacrifice you, they will sacrifice you for their ambition, political ambition. So don't think that he's our brother, we must support him by all means. Stay there until they cut off your head. You are no more in this world. When you go in the afterworld, whether Tinubu will come rescue you for there. We are talking about how this person should look at how he can secure the lives of the people first. What is hard in, you have control of the National Assembly, you are an astute politician. Why can't you put out a decree? Influence, I've said it before. First of all, unite Southern politicians. Share the money. Let it go down, not only Southwest. Because only Southwest cannot run this package. Because if the Fulani continue like this, and it is 2031, because they will not stop. They have declared war against Christians. I repeat, the Fulani has declared war against Christians. And this is what they have declared is till the election. They want to see how Tinubu will win the election. Newspaper house is not going to tell you that one. When they talk now, they say, what is this boy saying? What does he know? I beg God, sit down. What are you saying? When he reach, you go know how far. You can see how ISWAP are coordinated, how they are. See how they have the intelligence, how they move. These guys, they are battle ready. These guys, they are not trained in Africa. I don't think they train these guys. Some special forces are training these ISWAP guys, because I saw the video they put out. I saw how they were mowing down our army officers. And I wonder, if I go train for, because where I come from, we have more people in the army. They call our place the land of generals. Ihejirika comes from where I come from. Boys can just gather themselves, go for training, and bring down this ISWAP. I saw the Nigerian army, the way they were being brought down like chicken. A general begging for his life, brigadier general begging for his life. You had no intelligence, they ambushed you. You have been in that place for like 10 years. You still have no intelligence of how to secure that area. Why those ones in top, they will be politicizing? I tell you that, if I tell you that Boko Haram is in the Nigerian army, some people will say, how do you know? How do you know? Somebody said something, and I want to read what that person said. It should not come out from my mouth, so that they will not say I don't start to talk on that one. Do you know what my guess is? Adetitu Oluwa Tumini, she said, this General Uba was most likely a brave general who really killed a lot of these Islamic terrorists, and he was set up by some people to be captured and killed. Someone once mentioned that was why Atahiru and Lagbaja were killed too. Once you start killing these Islamic terrorists too much, your death will be arranged from the powers that be. God help us in this country. See why we need foreign help. If you like, join these northern Islamic terrorists to start saying we don't, the propaganda, there's no Christian genocide, there's no Christian propaganda, join them as a southerner, join them. You can see the killings going on, how they are killing our Nigerian army. Some killings that they even hid. There is a lot of infiltration in our system. Service chiefs cannot be protected by the system. Our top guys, generals, cannot be protected by the system. You see, when they say we need slots, you know what incompetence does to a people? This thing that happened to the general. For instance, now, if they need people to serve in the army, in top positions, it is man no man. And man no man will not bring the right people and put them in the right position. That is why they are messing up our military left, right, and center, because the people that are so much committed and talented to stay in those positions are not put in those positions. They just put my brother, I'm from this politician, take this letter, just go. It is just like man no man. That is what is in our Nigerian military. That's why we cannot stand ISWAP. We cannot stand Boko Haram. Yes, we cannot protect ourselves because the right people are not in the right position. Let them continue. Now, let's look at this. The man put out a video that he is alive. Yes? After I put out that video, the ISWAP killed him. Somebody would have told the ISWAP, leak the information of the general to ISWAP. I tell you, somebody will have leaked the information of the general to ISWAP. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are in your government. If you really want to, because I don't think, you know one thing, I don't even support Tinubu. I've told you before, I've told everybody that if it's for restructuring Nigeria, I support him. But good governance, protecting the people, I don't support him. Me, I studied Tinubu, I've studied him very well. Anything they are doing, they are trying to make a point to. You see, the government of the day, propaganda, and them the number one for Africa. They don't follow US do propaganda, but for Africa, APC, you don't even try them when it comes to propaganda. When it comes to securing the lives of the people, my brother, Tinubu has no capacity to do so. Because there's no political will. Because the system that brought him into power is not a system that is willing to protect the lives of the people. He enjoying Boko Haram people set up APC because of power. So he will secure power first before securing your life. So don't think that Tinubu will just come and start doing the needful. For Tinubu to mention the names of the perpetrators of the people sponsoring insecurity in northern Nigeria, my brother, that day, if Tinubu mentioned that day, let me see. I've said it before. If Tinubu is able to mention their names, publicize them, prosecute them, and probably eliminate them, the sponsors of terrorism, then my whole heart and soul, my spirit and body will start campaigning for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But I'm very sure, this one that Destabilise said, I give you 90 days, I'm very sure Tinubu will not be able to do that. Shebi, now the same Tinubu send emissary. Now he send emissary. May you go to settle fight between Fulani and the indigens. Fulani, I beg, no kill them again, no. No kill them, I beg, no kill them again, no. We not done kill them before. Or we know we have had past peace deals, but I beg, no kill them, oh, no kill them. If the Fulani does not kill people and take over their lands, what would they be doing? If the Fulani does not carry their cows into people's farmlands, what would be their job description? That's my question. If they don't do these things, what do you think they will be doing? That is their life ambition. To take over your land. That is what they've been planning for a very long time. Their elites and those people in the bush, in the field, they are the same thing. The people that go to school, all of them that are in government, those ones that are selling pawpaw, those ones that are in the farm, that are ready cars, those ones that are in Boko Haram, those ones that are in ISWAP, they are doing it is their plan for them to enter your farm, destroy your farm and sell you away, take over your farmlands. So why are you having peace deal with them? I don't think the president is ready. May God help Nigerians.